Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely well. So guys, in today's video we are going to solve Infosys System Engineer previous year reasoning based questions. These questions are going to be a lot of help, very helpful for you in your preparation journey for your upcoming System Engineer exam of Infosys. So make sure that you watch the video till complete end, and if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section. Also, there are two DIY questions that I will tell you at the end of this video. Make sure that you attempt those questions and write down the answers in the comment section. So before starting the video, if you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, as I regularly bring these kinds of helpful preparation related videos for all of you. Also, if you want me to make video on any specific topic, let me know in the comment section that too. So let's start with our today's video. Let's look at the first question. This one, let's see what is the question that we have. Find the odd one out. We have been given four different options, and we have to find the odd one out of these options. The options are pen, pencil, paper, and eraser. So, okay, let me tell you: pen, pencil, and eraser. Okay, what are these three things? These are things which we used for writing. Okay, and what is paper? Okay, paper is one such thing on which we write. Okay, on which we write. So it is very clear that is paper is the correct option in this case. Option number C. Let's move on to the next question now. So next question is, in a certain code, Apple is written as BQQMF. How will mango be written? Okay. So these kinds of question, if you are not aware how to solve it, let me tell you. So we have one example based on which we have to understand the coding pattern and we have to find out the answer for the asked question. So let's see. A, B, which means plus one character, P, Q, one character, L, M, one character, E, F, one character. So we have understood the coding pattern, that is whatever is being asked, we have to give plus one character as the output or the next answer. So let's try to find out for mango. M, N, A, B, N, O, G, H, and O, P. Okay, so we have also done plus one character. So the final output that we are getting is N, B, O, H, P. Let's see if we have that option. Yes, option A is only N, B, A, H, O, P. So answer will be option A for this question. Let's move on to the next question now. We have a number series and we have to find out what will come in the next one. So let's take this series 1, 4, 9, 16. We have to find out what will come here. Let's try to understand the pattern here. First of all, if you see, first one is 1 square, second one is 2 square, third one is 3 square, fourth is 4 square. So what will come next is 5 square, which is going to be 25. The correct answer is going to be option B, that is 25. Now guys, before moving on to the next question, I want all of you that don't just watch the solutions directly. Just wait for a moment or pause the video and try to think of the solution in your own mind. That way your memory power will increase and you will find you will get the approach of how to solve these types of question. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. We have the question as, a family has 4 children. The ages of 3 of them are 5, 7, and 10. Okay, so let's note down the ages 5, 7, and 10. If the sum of the ages of all the children is 30, what is the age of fourth child? Okay, this is a straightforward and easy question. We have been told that we have 4 children and the ages of 3 of them are given and fourth one is not given, and we are asked to find out the age of the fourth one. But we are also given a hint that the sum of their ages is what? 30. Okay, so let's try to solve it in this way. 5 plus 7 plus 10 plus x will give us 30. Okay, let's sum them up. 10 plus 7 is 17 plus 5 22. 22 plus x is 30. So x equals to 30 minus 22, which gives us the answer as 8. So the correct answer will be option A, which is 8. If a car travels 60 kilometers in 1 hour, how far it will travel in 3.5 hours at the same speed? Okay, so before we start solving this question, guys, I want to let you know that the options are wrong in this case, but we will find out the correct answer for it, so don't worry. So okay, so this is a speed based question, so you should know that the formula for speed is distance upon time. Okay, so if you are aware of this formula, then it will be easy for you to solve these types of questions. So speed that is given to us is what? 60 kilometer. Okay, so speed is 60 kilometer, distance is given to us as what? Okay, distance is the one that we have to find out, and time is given to us as 3.5 hour. So how we will find out the distance? 60 into 3.5. So when we will do 60 into 3.5, we will get 210. So our answer will be 210 kilometers. So guys, as I told you in the starting only, that the correct option is not there. So if there would be an option 210 kilometer, that would be the correct one. So let's now move on to the next question now. So the next question that we have is based on average. So let's try to solve this. The average of a score of 4 students is 20. If the scores of 3 students are 18, 20 and 19, what is the score of the fourth student? Okay. Now this is again a bit of tricky question if you have not practiced it before. So let's see how can we do that. So we have been given the average of 4 student, which is 20. Now we have to find out the total. See, average is what? Average is like of 4 students. So what is the total? How can we find out? 4 into 20. Okay, so 4 into 20 is what? 80, which because average is for 1, right? So 4 into 20, when we do it, we will get 80. So 80 is the total score. So what we can do is then 80 plus 21 plus 19 plus one more student is there, which we will consider at as x, and then we will do 80. Okay, and now what we will do, we will calculate 18 plus 21 plus 19. So this will sum up to what? It will be 58. Okay, plus x equals 80. X equals to what? 80 minus 58, and this will be what? 23. So the correct answer will be option number B. Okay, so let's now move on to the next question. Okay, a pie chart shows that 25% of the company sales come from product A. If the total sales are $200,000, how much revenue is generated by product A? So we know that product A has how much revenue? 25%, and total sales is what? $200,000, right? So 25% of $200,000 dollars will be our answer, because we are asked the revenue generated by product A in dollars, or the actual revenue generated by product A, right? So it will be how much? Let's try to solve it. 25 by 100 into 200,000. So this will cross off, and then when we will solve it, the answer that we will get is 50,000. Okay, so let's see the option that we have. Answer option B is the answer for this question. Moving on to the next question now. Find the missing numbers. Okay, again we have a number series 2, 6, 12, 20, and then what is the next one? Let's try to find out the pattern. The difference between 2 and 6 is how much? Plus 4. Then 6 to 12 is what? Plus 6. Then 12 to 20 is plus 8. Then what will be the next one? So you can see a pattern. Initially it was 4, then a plus 2 pattern is happening. Okay, and then again a plus 2 pattern is happening. So 4 and then 6 and then 8 is getting added, and then now what should be get added is 10, because 8 plus 2 is 10. So 10 should get added in this one. So the correct answer for this should be 30, which is option A. Okay guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do so that you don't miss any updates. Moving on to the next question. If a square has a perimeter of 36 centimeter, what is the area of a square? Okay, for this one you should know the perimeter formula. So perimeter formula is what? 4 into side. Okay, so we are given perimeter value, okay, which is 4 into side is equals to what? 36. So side is what? 36 by 4, which is 9. Okay, so we now have the side value, and now we are asked the area. So you should also know the formula for area, which is side square, which is 9 square. So which is 9 nines are 81, right? So the correct answer should be 81. I think we don't have that option here, but yeah, maybe sometimes the options are messed up. So but the correct answer in this case is 81. Let's move on to the next question now. Okay, the next question is, a man walks 50 meters towards east, and then 50 meters towards north, and then 50 meters towards west. What is the shortest distance between his starting and ending points? Because these kinds of questions are very common. So for that you should know this direction chart diagram, which is very important. So this is our north, this is south, and then we have east and west. So this is our east and this is our west. Let's consider that the man is here. Okay, so I will make the diagram here so that it won't be like very much dirty or something. A man walks 50 meters towards the east, so this direction. Okay, so 50 meters he has came here. Okay, this is 15 meters of direction. Now he is at this point right now. Then he is traveling 15 meters towards the north. So from here to north 15 more meters he is traveling. So right now he is at this position. Then he is traveling again 15 meters towards the west. Again from here the west direction is this. So again he is at this position. Now his final point is this and his starting point was this. So we have to find out the distance between the final to the starting. So it is obviously 50. We can directly see from the diagram. So the correct answer for this question is option number A, is 50 meters. So let's move on to the next question now. If the total cost of 3 books is $60, what is the cost of 10 books? Okay, so let's try to solve this one. 3 books is equals to what? $60. So one book will be how much? 3 by 3, which is going to be 20. So the cost of one book is $20. Now we have to find the cost of 10 books. So 10 books is what? Cost of one book into 10, which is 20 into 10. So 200 is the cost of 10 books. So the correct answer for this question is number A. Moving on to the next question now. The store sold 120 items in a day. If 30% of the items sold were electronics, how many electronics were sold? Okay, so let's understand this question first of all. The percentage of electronics sold is how much? 30%, right? Now, number of electronics sold will be how much? Number of electronics sold will be 30% of total sold, right? So 30% of total sold only we are asked, right? How many electronics were sold? So 30 by 100 into 120. So this will cut off and the final answer that we will get is 36. Okay, so do we have 36 as the option? No, again the option is not there, but the answer for this question is 36. Let's move on to the next question now. In a class of 50 students, 30 like basketball, 20 like cricket, and 10 like both. How many students like only basketball? So these kinds of questions are also very common. So see, total students are what? 50, and basketball, who likes basketball is what? 30. Okay, now these are not the only ones who like only basketball. These are like who likes basketball but might also like other sport also. Okay, so you have to understand that. The one who likes cricket is 20 and both is what? 10. Now we are asked only basketball. So only basketball we will find out. So how we will find out? So only basketball, what we will do, we will find out who likes basketball. Okay, first of all, basketball as in the common, like that basketball ones who can also like other sport too, and then from that we will subtract both ones. Okay, so 30 minus 10 will give us 20. This will give us the ones which like only basketball are 20. Okay, answer is option number A. Okay, so let's now move on to the next question. Find the next number in the series. So we have been given a series 5, 10, 20, 40. So what is the next term in this one? So let's try to find out. 5 to 10 is what? Plus 5. 10 to 20 is plus 10. 20 to 40 is plus 20. So clearly it is getting double every time. Initially the difference was 5, then 10, then 20. So this time it is going to be 40. So the correct answer in this case will be 40. So because our 40 and this plus 40 will give us 80. The correct answer for this question is 80. So option B is the correct answer in this case. Moving on to the next question. So guys, now I have 2 DIY questions for you, which you have to solve it by your own and write the answer in the comment box. Please make sure that you be honest in this. Don't look the answers which other have posted. You have to do it yourself and then you have to post it. So since you have watched the video so far, make sure that you solve these also and write down the comment, and then I will reply to your comment if it is correct or not. So we have a number series. Okay, we have to find out what is the next term in this series, and you are being given these options. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. This was question number 1. How you will write down your comment is 1 and then the answer, and then 2 and then the answer. Okay, so the second question, this is question number 2. We have been given a expression. You have to find out the value of x in this expression. So comment down your answers below. So guys, that's all for today's videos. Hope you found it helpful. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Make sure to join me on Telegram, and you can even follow me on Instagram and ask your queries in the Instagram DM as well. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do so that you don't miss any important updates from the channel. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching the video.